Your blades are sharpened with flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the
Our coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Houston Texans. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Here's the long back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a pick. Just couldn't hang on to it. Good defensive play, though, regardless. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So they dodge an opening drive turnover, but this drive could stall out if they don't convert here. It's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it, so the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. First carry for the rookie out of Wyoming. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18, what's that?
They give it to him again. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Going to the ground again on first. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
All right. 18. What's that?
Shotgun now, first round. here, Jalen Nolan. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. But for a great opening drive, this is where you can run into that speed bump. We see it all the time, getting down near the end zone and trying to find your way in.
Yeah, operated so well and efficiently, but when you get into the scoring zone, the red zone, that's when the pressure ramps up.
18, what's that? Hey, south. Check.
Stroud completes it quick. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
At their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
180.
There's a dive up the middle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Running this one off right. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st and 10 from the 32. Here's Stroud now. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance.
And intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Hurts now from the gun. That one's complete right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And you just get the play off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. They bring Higgins in motion left.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They'll try and punch it in. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
He rolls to his right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First down from the 42. Now Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. Running down the left side. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Texans to the line. First and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh, right.
To the air, Stroud. Challenges, double intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Taking a deep shot here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14. Jake Elliott to kick off.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
An offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
All right.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. It paid dividends. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And that one doesn't get him much, giving him maybe a yard. It's third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I love that call on third down because it just gives you options. The best third down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
Here we go.
Stroud trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he could stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he's off the mark, no good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Barely makes that landing zone, fielded at the 20. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's first and 10. Hurts. Gets it to him on the screen. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Rolling into enemy territory. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Good, set. Allez, voilà.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has a gain of 4 on the run, which runs us up to the 2-minute warning.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Working now from the gun. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Now it's Stroud. On the slant, complete to Judy. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
What 18? What's up?
Here's the give on third and short. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. The Texans set to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Secures this at the 17. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. It's up close to the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Here's Hurts. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
It's quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Trying for the deep ball. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Eagles are in punt formation. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He fields this at the 18. Escapes a defender. And that return's going to leave him enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
18. What's up? Buggy.
He's back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Here's the final play of our first half.
All right.
One final shot before the half. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Return coming from the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Finds him on the slant. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. 12. Ready?
Right up the gut. We'll cobble together a yard there. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Shotgun now, first round. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Swap. Another swap. Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony?
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. Looking to throw. That one's caught. Judy has it. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Stroud now bringing his guys up for this 2-point attempt. All right, they're going to throw for it. And they draw just the right throw, and it ties this game for them. But we all knew extra point was doing nobody any good there. Got to go for 2 in the tie. They do. They get it. And just like that, we're all squared up here in the second half.
Squared up, brand new ball game, even Steven. Who is Steven? Do you know who Steven is?
That's a good question. No, go ahead, though. You can take it.
I don't know who Steven is, and I don't really care because it's a whole new game with both teams totally alive.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. And they get it back. A huge play continues. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
Intercepted by Jamal Hill. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him. altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. They'll throw third and long. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Defended by Jalen Petrie.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Hey! Tony.
A give now from the gun. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with second and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Second and a yard.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
On the quick, right?
To the air, Stroud. Throw finding his back, Mixon. Has a lane past the 45. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. It's a 29-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
19 Texas. Here we go.
Stroud to throw on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
Tony.
From the gun, Stroud. He's got it inside the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. They go play action with Stroud. Hauled in left side. And this one does not go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Here we go, let's go.
Again, Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans take a 4th quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Completed to his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Trimmer. Hey, 73. Hey, easy, 63, back. No touch.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Completes. It's Atwell. Now here he goes down the right sideline. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. Stroud off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Stroud throwing here on first. The slant complete to Judy. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Here we go.
Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The handoff on third and short. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's Mixon on second down. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
18, what's that? Hey, stop. Run.
They'll run here on first down. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
All right. 18, what's that?
Here's Stroud now. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Down. Hey, south.
Throwing now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
18. That's it.
Back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Texans jump in front late. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
42. Eagles 35.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw it. Jump off caught by his back. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now they face 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Looking to throw it. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And he gets out of bounds, but a single yard. Not worth the time that came off the clock.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first.
49-yard line.
And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Second and 11.
Offense to the line for second down.
Oh, ready? Ready?
Shotgun now, first round. Hits his running back. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Now a timeout's called. It's not their last one, though, so they can try another play before setting up for that field goal.
First and 10 at the
And keep this
24-yard
drive moving,
line.
partner. Here's another first and 10.
Look the hot, look the hot. Ready, team. Outside.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. And they break the tie as it's caught for a touchdown. What a call, what a catch, Brock. And that's the play that should win this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. One final shot here. Chased out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. This is caught inside the 15. So it's a win for the Texans. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory.